A flywheel is a heavy disc that stores rotational energy. The first push is the hardest. The wheel barely moves. But each push adds momentum. And the moment the flywheel hits critical speed, it generates more energy than the pushes that started it. Every prayer you prayed, every step of faith you took, those are the pushes. And the flywheel is about to hit critical speed. If this sound reached your heart, hit subscribe. More music like this drops every week. A flywheel barely moves on the first push. Heavy, resistant, stubborn. And the arm that pushes questions if the effort will ever produce the spin. The second push adds nothing visible, the 10th nothing. But the energy is storing in the disc beneath the skin. And God has been pushing your flywheel, prayer by prayer, faith by faith. And the wheel that barely moved is accumulating what the eye can't see within. Let us not become weary, because the flywheel stores what the pushes produce. And the critical speed is one push away from the wind. Your flywheel is heavier than most. The resistance was real, but the stored energy from every push is about to produce a spin that generates more than the input and the din. And the flywheel says keep pushing, one more. The critical speed is close, and the momentum that follows exceeds the sum of every effort and the begin. Let us not become weary in doing good. The flywheel hits critical speed tonight, and the momentum that follows the last push exceeds every effort combined in the light. The flywheel
barely moved on the first push,
but the energy stored,
and the disc is spinning fast,
because each push added what the eye couldn't see. Whoa, the flywheel, the first push,
nothing,
the 10th nothing,
but the stored energy just hits
critical speed, and the output exceeds the entry fee. Yeah, do not grow weary.
the flywheel,
And the momentum generating now is
self-sustaining,
because the disc passed the threshold and the energy is free. Hey, the flywheel and the God who designed momentum just watched the last push land, and the disc crossed critical speed,
and the spin generates
more than guaranteed. The flywheel spun for Abraham, 25 years of pushing,
and the critical speed was Isaac,
because the stored faith exceeded the resistance and the turn. The flywheel spun for Joseph, 13 years of pushing,
and the critical speed was the throne,
because the stored integrity exceeded every wall and the burn. The flywheel spun for the early church,
decades of pushing,
and the critical speed was global expansion, because the stored prayer exceeded the empire and the churn. And the flywheel says the biggest outputs follow the most persistent pushing, because the energy stores invisibly until the threshold is reached. And the return, your flywheel just
cross the threshold,
the disc is spinning,
and the momentum generating now is self-sustaining,
because the stored energy of years exceeded the concern. The flywheel says the pushing phase is over,
the momentum carries,
and the energy output exceeds the input, because the wheel crossed the line and the discern. The flywheel push.
Nothing.
Critical speed is the real something.
The wheel spins.
The momentum builds.
The flywheel.
It's what God wills. The flywheel. The last push landed, and the disc crossed critical speed. And the momentum exceeds the sum of every push I ever gave.
The flywheel.
And the God who designed momentum watched the threshold break.
And the energy
is self-sustaining. And the wave from every push that produced nothing visible. Not knowing the flywheel was storing for the moment the disc would cross the line and behave.
The flywheel
Spins and the momentum carries,
and the pushing is done.
because the stored energy exceeded the resistance and the brave.
The flywheel.
The flywheel.
The flywheel.
Critical speed reached. A diamond starts as coal, black, ordinary, worthless. But the pressure underground transforms the carbon into the hardest, most valuable material on the planet and the earth. And God placed you under pressure, not to destroy you, but to transform you. Because the coal that enters the pressure is not the diamond that exits, and the worth. The pressure diamond says the weight you feel is the compression that transforms. Carbon under pressure becomes crystal, and the pressure is the process, not the curse and the birth. Unless a grain of wheat falls and dies, and the falling is the pressure, the descent into the ground where the compression happens, and the carbon transforms into something of infinite worth. Your coal is being compressed right now. The pressure is real, the weight is genuine, but the diamond forming under the surface is the most valuable version of you since your birth. And the pressure diamond says the pressure is proportional to the value,
Because the harder the compression,
the more brilliant the diamond, and the worth exceeds the dirt. Unless a grain falls and dies, the pressure diamond forms tonight, and the coal that entered the compression exits as the most valuable material. Because the pressure transformed the carbon in the light. The pressure diamond, the coal entered the ground worthless, but the pressure transformed the carbon, and what exits is the hardest, most valuable version. The pressure diamond, the weight, the compression, the crushing,
not destruction,
but transformation. And the diamond that falls is the conversion. Unless a grain dies, the diamond, and the pressure that felt like burial was the compression that produces what the surface never could. And the version, the pressure diamond, and the God who controls pressure just compressed the coal long enough, and the diamond forming under the surface is the most brilliant diversion. The pressure diamond formed in Joseph, 13 years of compression. Coal entered the pit, but the diamond exited to the throne, because the pressure transformed the person. The pressure diamond formed in Moses, 40 years of compression. Coal entered the desert, but the diamond exited to deliver a nation, because the carbon changed
and the version.
The pressure diamond formed in Paul,
Years of persecution,
Coal entered Damascus, but a diamond exited writing epistles, because the pressure produced the conversion. And the pressure diamond says the most brilliant diamonds in the Bible came from the longest compressions, because the pressure determines the clarity and the immersion. Your diamond is forming,
the pressure is at decompression,
and the brilliance that exits
the ground will exceed
anything the coal on the surface could the assertion. The pressure diamond says the compression is almost complete. The diamond is hardening, and what emerges from the pressure will be the most valuable thing you've ever owned. And the dispersion, the pressure diamond, coal entered but diamond exits, because the compression transformed the carbon into crystal. The pressure diamond, the weight was the process, and the diamond forming is the proof that the pressure was intentional, not accidental. Coal goes in, diamond comes out. The pressure transforms beyond the doubt. Carbon to crystal, worthless to priceless. The pressure diamond is timeless. The pressure diamond, the compression just completed, and the diamond forming under the surface is the most brilliant version of the coal that entered the ground. The pressure diamond, and the God who compresses coal into diamonds just finished the transformation. And what exits the pressure is the hardest, most valuable material found from every compression that occurs. Not knowing the coal was becoming diamond, and the pressure was the transformation, not the burial underground. The pressure diamond exits the ground, and the brilliance exceeds the coal, and the pressure produced the most valuable version of me that has ever been around. The pressure diamond, the pressure diamond. Coal became crystal.
A rain delay stops the game. The players leave the field, the crowd waits, and the delay feels like lost time. But the game resumes when the rain stops, and the field is ready again. And God called a rain delay on your life. The game stopped, the field emptied, and the waiting feels like lost innings. But the game resumes when the conditions are right. And the rain delay doesn't cancel the game, it pauses the game. And the score when play resumes is the same score as when the delay began. And the refrain, wait on the Lord. And the waiting is the rain delay, the pause between innings that protects the field and the players until the conditions allow the game to continue. And the game, your game was paused. The delay has been long, but the top is coming off the field, and the umpire is about to say play ball. And the campaign and the rain delay says the game was never cancelled. The delay protected what the rain would have damaged, and the innings that follow the delay are played on a refreshed field and the terrain. Wait on the Lord, the rain delay ends tonight, and the game that was paused resumes, because the field is refreshed and the conditions are right in the light. The rain delay, the game was paused, not cancelled, and the score when play resumes is the same score from before. The rain and the wait, the rain delay, the top protected the field and the players rested, and the innings that follow the delay are played on refreshed ground. And the state, wait on the Lord, the delay, and the game that resumes after the rain is better, and the game that continued through the storm and the fate. The rain delay, and the God who calls delays just said play ball, and the top is off and the field is red, and the next inning starts now. slow and it's great. The rain delay paused Abraham's game, 25 years under the tarp. But the game resumed with Isaac, and the innings after the delay produced a nation and the rest. The rain delay paused Israel's game, 40 years under the tarp. But the game resumed at the Jordan, and the innings after the delay conquered the promised land and the quest. The rain delay paused David's game, years under the tarp in caves. But the game resumed with the crown, and the innings after the delay produced a dynasty and the best. And the rain delay says the best innings in the Bible were played after the longest delays, because the refreshed field produces what the rained out field couldn't manifest. Your rain delay is ended, the top is being pulled, the field is refreshed, and the umpire just signaled play ball, and the next inning begins, and the zest. The rain delay says the game continues, same score, same players, but the field is better. And the innings that follow the delay will be the strongest you've ever played and the blessed. The rain delay, the game resumes and the top is off, and the field is refreshed, because the delay protected what the rain would have damaged. The rain delay, play ball, the innings after the delay are the best innings, because the field was rested and the managed. Top comes off, feel refreshed, the game resumes, fully blessed, not cancelled, just paused. The rain delay is heaven's cause. The rain delay, the umpire just said play ball, and the top is off, and the field is the most refreshed it's been all season, because the delay did what continuing couldn't. The rain delay, and the God who calls rain delays just resumed the game, and the innings from here played on ground that the rain refreshed, and the shouldn't is now the wouldn't. From every inning I lost to the delay, thinking the game was cancelled, not knowing the top was protecting the field for the best innings ahead, and the couldn't. The rain delay is over and play ball, and the field is ready, and the game continues, and the score is the same, and the innings ahead exceed every inning. The rain interrupted, the rain delay, the rain delay, play ball, play ball.
Escape velocity is the exact speed needed to break free from Earth's gravity. 1 mile per hour less, and the rocket falls back. 1 mile per hour more, and it breaks free forever. You have been accelerating toward escape velocity your entire life. Every prayer, every act of faith added speed. And tonight you hit the number. The gravity that held you just lost its grip. You broke free. Stay. The best song on this album is still ahead. Subscribe so you never miss one. If the sun sets you free, you will be free indeed. John 8 verse 36. Escape velocity is the speed that breaks gravity. 1 mile per hour less, and the rocket falls back to the ground where it started from the earth. 1 mile per hour more, and the gravity loses its grip forever, and the rocket enters orbit because the speed exceeded the force that held it since birth. And God has been accelerating you toward escape velocity. Every prayer added speed, every faith step pushed the number higher, and tonight you hit the threshold of the world. If the sun sets you free, and the freedom is the velocity, the speed at which the gravity of your past loses its grip and the orbit begins in the rebirth. Your gravity has been strong, the past, the pain, the pattern, pulling you back every time you launched. But the speed just exceeded the pull and the girth, and the escape velocity says the gravity didn't increase, your speed did. And the moment the velocity exceeded the force, the gravity that held you became irrelevant. And the earth, if the sun sets you free, you will be free indeed. The escape velocity hits tonight, and the gravity that held me since birth just lost its grip because the speed exceeded the force in the light. The escape velocity, the speed just exceeded the gravity, and the force that held me since birth lost its grip, and the rocket broke free and entered orbit. The escape velocity, every prayer was a mile per hour, every faith step was acceleration, and tonight the number exceeded the threshold and the forfeit. Free indeed, the velocity, and the orbit I entered is the freedom the gravity couldn't prevent, because the speed exceeded the force and the spirit, the escape velocity. And the God who accelerates just pushed the speed past the number, and the gravity of my past will never pull me back, and I inherit the escape velocity. Freed Israel from Egypt, 400 years of gravity, but the Passover night was the speed that exceeded the force, and the nation broke orbit. The escape velocity freed Peter from prison, chains with the gravity, but the angel's visit was the speed that exceeded the force, and the apostle left the forfeit. The escape velocity freed Paul from his past. Persecution was the gravity, but Damascus was the acceleration that exceeded the force, and the orbit began, and the prophet in the escape velocity says every freedom in the Bible happened at the moment the speed exceeded the gravity. Not when the gravity decreased, but when the velocity topped it. Your velocity just exceeded the gravity. The rocket broke free, and the orbit you entered tonight is the freedom the force could never prevent, because the speed outsped it. The escape velocity says you are in orbit now. The gravity pulls, but the speed exceeds, and the past that held you just became the atmosphere you left behind, and the credit. The escape velocity, speed exceeded gravity, and the rocket broke free, and the orbit is the freedom. The escape velocity, and the prayer was acceleration, and the threshold was tonight, and the kingdom speed builds, gravity pulls, the velocity exceeds, and freedom rules. One more push, the threshold breaks. Escape velocity is what it takes. The escape velocity, the gravity just lost its grip because the speed exceeded the force, and the rocket that was held by the past just entered orbit, and the freedom is permanent. The escape velocity, and the God who accelerates just pushed the speed past the number, and the gravity of every pattern, every pain, every cycle just became irrelevant. From every launch that fell back to the ground, not knowing the speed was building, and the velocity was approaching the threshold that would break the gravity's tent. The escape velocity hit, and the orbit began,
and the gravity lost, and the speed exceeded the force, and the freedom is the orbit where I permanently went. The escape velocity, the escape velocity. Gravity lost its grip.
The cistern collects rainwater. It doesn't produce the water, it receives it. And the cistern that was empty during the drought fills when the rain comes, because the design is to collect, not create. And God designed you as a cistern. You don't produce the living water, you receive it. And the emptiness you feel is not a malfunction, it is the cistern waiting for the rain and the weight. The cistern says, stop trying to produce what only the rain can provide. The cistern that tries to fill itself from the inside cracks, but the cistern that waits for the rain from the sky finds its fate. My people have committed two sins, they have forsaken me, the spring of living water, and have dug their own cisterns, broken cisterns that cannot hold water. And the state, your cistern is empty because the rain hasn't come yet, not because the design is broken. And the rain that fills the cistern comes from the sky, not from the effort and the freight. And the cistern says, stop digging broken cisterns, stop manufacturing your own water, and open the lid to receive what only the rain from heaven can pour. And the trade, they have forsaken the spring of living water.
The cistern opens to the rain tonight,
and the emptiness I felt was the cistern waiting for the rain.
not a malfunction in the design.
In the light, the cistern empty, not because the design is broken, but because the rain hasn't come yet.
And the cistern
Receives, it doesn't produce. The cistern,
stop trying to fill
yourself from the inside,
open the lid,
and the rain that God sends will fill what the effort couldn't introduce. The spring of living water,
cistern
and the broken cisterns I dug trying to manufacture my own water just cracked, but the real cistern holds when the rain is the juice. The cistern and the God who sends rain just said open the lid, and the water that fills you comes from above, not from within. And the truce, the cistern filled for Elijah, the brook dried because the cistern was empty, but the widow's jar was the rain, and the cistern of provision filled from above. And the poor, the cistern filled for Israel in the desert. The cistern was empty, but the rock was struck, and the rain of water filled what the earth couldn't provide from the floor. The cistern filled for the woman at the well, the cistern of earthly water ran dry every day, but the living water that Jesus offered filled a cistern that would never run dry anymore. And the cistern says the most filled vessels in the Bible were the ones that stopped trying to fill themselves and opened the lid to receive from above.
lid is opening, the rain is coming, and the emptiness that frustrated you was the capacity waiting for the water that only heaven pours. And the door, the cistern says receive.
The water comes from above,
And the cistern
that opens to the rain
will fill to the point of overflow, because the source is the sky,
not the floor.
oh, the cistern empty but open into the rain,
And the water that fills
comes from above, not from within.
the cistern.
Stop manufacturing water and receive what the sky provides in the beginning. Empty cistern, lid opens,
Ooh, rain from heaven.
starts them open. Receive, don't produce, the water falls.
The cistern fills
When heaven calls, the cistern,
the lid open.
and the rain from heaven,
Started filling, but the emptiness held.
and the cistern that was dry is overflowing, because the water came from above, not from my effort to cistern. And the God who sends rain just poured into the open cistern. And the capacity that felt like brokenness was actually the space designed for the heaven-sent effort. From every empty season, I blamed on the cistern's design, not knowing the lid was closed and the rain was waiting for the opening. And the concert, the cistern fills, and the water is from above, and the overflow begins, because the cistern received what it was always designed to hold. And the convert, the cistern, the cistern, the cistern, open the lid and receive.
Critical mass is the minimum amount of material needed for a nuclear reaction to sustain itself. 1 gram less and nothing happens. 1 gram more and the chain reaction begins and can't be stopped. And God has been adding material to your life, 1 gram at a time.
Faith on faith.
Prayer on prayer. And tonight the scale just tipped past the minimum and the chain reaction dropped. The critical mass says the grams that were added for years look like nothing individually. But the cumulative weight just exceeded the threshold and the reaction started, and it can't be topped. I am doing a new thing, and the new thing is the critical mass. The gram that tips the scale from dormant to nuclear, and the chain reaction that follows popped.
Your critical mass is tonight.
The last gram just landed, and the scale that sat dormant for years just tipped past the minimum, and the reaction is self-sustaining, and it can't be stopped. And the critical mass says every invisible gram of faith was necessary, because 1 gram less and nothing happens. But the gram that tips, the scale changes the physics and the plot.
I am doing a new thing,
The critical mass tips tonight.
and the chain reaction that starts from the last gram will sustain itself, because the threshold was exceeded in the light.
The critical mass.
The last gram just landed, and the scale tipped, and the chain reaction began.
And the nuclear energy of years of stored faith is releasing, and the blast.
The critical mass.
1 gram less and nothing.
1 gram more and everything.
And tonight was the gram that exceeded the threshold and the contrast.
A new thing.
The critical mass.
And the reaction that starts tonight is self-sustaining, because the physics change when the scale tip past.
The critical mass.
And the God who adds grams just dropped the last one, and the dormant became nuclear, and the chain reaction
Can't be undone, and it's vast.
The critical mass tipped at the Red Sea,
400 years of grams, and the last gram was the cry. And the chain reaction split the ocean and the force. The critical mass tipped at Pentecost. 10 days of grams, and the last gram was the prayer. And the chain reaction launched a global movement and the course. The critical mass tipped at the cross. 33 years of grams, and the last gram was it is finished. And the chain reaction tore the veil and opened access and the source. And the critical mass says the biggest explosions in the Bible happened at the moment the last gram landed, because the threshold determines the detonation and the force. Your last gram just landed, the scale tipped in the chain, and the chain reaction is nuclear and self-sustaining, because the cumulative faith exceeded the minimum and the resource.
The critical masses,
The reaction can't be stopped.
the physics change,
And the energy releasing from the critical mass exceeds what the individual grams promise. And the discourse,
the critical mass,
The last gram tipped the scale, and the chain reaction is nuclear and self-sustaining. The critical mass,
years of adding grams,
and tonight the threshold broke, and the energy is unchaining. 1 gram more,
1 gram more,
the scale tips,
the reaction starts,
the chain grips,
nuclear faith,
can't be stopped,
the critical mass,
just drop.
the critical mass,
The scale just tipped, and the chain reaction is releasing energy that exceeds the sum of every gram.
because nuclear physics multiplied what the individual additions couldn't.
the critical mass,
And the God who adds grams one at a time just dropped the last one. And the threshold broke, and the dormant became explosive, and the shouldn't became the wouldn't. From every gram I added, thinking nothing was happening, not knowing the scale was approaching the threshold that would trigger the chain.
chain reaction and the couldn't, the critical mass,
Tipped, and the reaction is nuclear, and the chain sustains itself,
and the energy exceeds the grams,
because the physics changed, and the world couldn't stop what God wouldn't.
the critical mass,
The critical mass,
critical mass.
the reaction can't be stopped.
A siphon moves water from a high point to a low point, using gravity and a tube. Once the flow starts, the siphon sustains itself, because gravity does the work, and the hand that started it can rest. And God started a siphon in your life. The blessing flows from the high point of heaven to the low point of your need. And once the flow began, the gravity of grace sustains the fest. The Siphon Effect says the first pull was the hardest, getting the water over the hump. But once it crested, the flow is self-sustaining, because gravity carries the rest. He who began a good work will carry it on, and the carrying is the siphon, the flow that sustains itself. Once the initial pull crested the hump and the quest, your siphon just crested, the water is flowing, and the gravity of grace is carrying the provision. From the high point to the low point, without your efforts and the zest. And with Siphon Effect says rest, the flow sustains itself. The hardest part was the starting,
and the starting is done, and the gravity does what the hand no longer needs to invest. He who began a good work will carry it on. The siphon flows tonight, and the gravity of grace sustains the flow from the high point to the low point without effort in the light. The siphon effect. The flow started and the gravity sustains it, and the water moves from heaven to my need without my hand pulling, because the crest was passed. The siphon effect. The hardest part was the beginning, and the beginning is done, and the flow is self-sustaining, because the gravity of grace carries and it's vast. He will carry it on. The siphon. And the flow that started with one pull now runs by gravity, and the provision reaches the low point without the contrast. The siphon effect. And the God who starts flows just crested the hump, and the gravity carries the blessing downhill to my position and the forecast. The siphon flowed for the widow's oil. Elisha started the pour, and the gravity of grace sustained the flow until every vessel was full, and the provision exceeded the start. The siphon flowed for the 5,000. Jesus started the break, and the gravity of multiplication sustained the flow until 12 baskets remained and the art. The siphon flowed for the early church. Pentecost started the pour, and the gravity of the Spirit sustained the flow to every nation, because the initial pull crested the part. And the siphon effect says every sustained provision in the Bible started with one initial pull that crested the hump, and gravity carried the rest to the heart. Your siphon is flowing, the initial pull is done, and the provision moving from heaven to your need is sustained by the gravity of grace, not by your repeated effort and the chart. The siphon effect says the hand can rest, the flow carries itself, and the gravity that sustains the blessing is stronger than the hand that started the march. Siphon effect. The flow sustains itself, and the gravity carries the provision from the high point to the low. The siphon effect. The hard part was the starting, and the starting is complete, and the rest is the flow. First pull done. Gravity carries, the flow sustained and never varies. Hand rest. The water moves. The siphon effect is in the grooves. The siphon effect. Flow is sustaining itself, and the gravity of grace carries the provision from heaven to my position without my hand pulling anymore. The siphon effect. And the God who starts flows just crested the initial pull, and the gravity does what the effort started, and the provision reaches the shore. From every provision I try to sustain by repeated pulling, not knowing the siphon already crested, and the gravity was carrying the flow and the core. The siphon effect flows, and the gravity carries, and the hand rests, and the provision moves from the high point to the low, because the crest was passed and it pours. The siphon effect. The siphon effect. The siphon effect. The flow sustains itself. An acoustic mirror reflects sound the way a regular mirror reflects light. The curved surface catches the sound wave and bounces it back amplified, and the whisper becomes audible across the distance. And God is an acoustic mirror for your prayers. The whisper you send toward heaven hit the curved surface, and the reflection coming back is amplified beyond the original distance. The acoustic mirror says the sound you sent was small, a whisper, a groan, a cry, but the curved surface of heaven caught the wave, and the reflection that returns exceeds the insistence. Call to me,
and I will answer.
and the answer is the reflection,
The whisper that hit the mirror,
and bounce back as a shout, because
heaven's curve,
amplifies
the persistence.
your prayer was a whisper,
We barely formed,
but the acoustic mirror, heaven caught the wave, and what returns is amplified beyond what the whisper produced.
and the existence.
And the acoustic mirror says the size of the input doesn't determine the size of the reflection, because the mirror's curve amplifies what touches the surface.
And the consistence.
Call to me,
And I will answer.
the acoustic mirror reflects tonight, and the whisper I sent just bounced off heaven's curve and returned amplifies. In the light, the
Acoustic mirror,
my whisper hit heaven's curve, and the reflection coming back is amplified,
beyond the original sound.
because the mirror multiplies.
Acoustic mirror,
The prayer was weak, but the curve caught the wave, and what returns exceeds what I sent.
because heaven's surface.
Amplifies, call to me,
The mirror,
and the answer is the reflection, and the whisper became a shout, because the acoustic mirror,
of heaven magnified.
the acoustic mirror, and the God whose surface reflects and amplifies, just returned my whisper as a shout, and the answer exceeds the prayer and the surprise. The acoustic mirror reflected Hannah's silent prayer. Her lips moved without sound, but the reflection from heaven produced Samuel, because the mirror amplified what the ears couldn't detect.
The acoustic mirror,
Reflected the thief's dying request, 3 words, remember me.
but the reflection from heaven.
Produced paradise today, because the mirror amplified beyond the intellect.
The acoustic mirror,
Reflected Peter's sinking cry,
2 words, save me.
but the reflection from heaven produced an outstretched hand, because the mirror amplified what the water tried to deflect. And the acoustic mirror says the most amplified answers in the Bible came from the smallest prayers, because the mirror's curve doesn't depend on the size of the input,
But the reflect,
your prayer just hit the mirror,
the reflection is coming back.
and what returns will exceed what you sent, because
Heaven's curve,
amplifies what the earth could barely project. The acoustic mirror says the answer is on its way, amplified by the surface it bounced off, and the reflection of your whisper will arrive as a shout, because the mirror is architect. The acoustic mirror, my whisper hit the curve, and the reflection
amplified.
the acoustic mirror,
The answer exceeds the prayer.
because heaven's surface magnified,
Whisper sent,
shout, return,
the mirror's curve.
has discerned
Small input,
big reflection. The
acoustic mirror,
is God's perfection. The
acoustic mirror,
the reflection just arrived, and the whisper I sent returned as a shout, because heaven's curve amplified what my weak voice produced. The acoustic mirror and the God whose surface reflects just proved that From every weak prayer I dismiss, not knowing heaven's curve would catch the wave and amplify the whisper into a shout that exceeds the original, and produce the acoustic mirror reflected, and the answer exceeds the prayer, and the whisper became a shout because heaven's curve amplified what the weak voice produced. The acoustic mirror. The acoustic mirror. The whisper returned as a shout. A geothermal vent pushes heat from the Earth's core through the ocean floor. The water above is cold, dark, and pressured, but around the vent life grows. In the deepest, coldest part of the ocean, life surrounds the heat source. Tonight, God is your geothermal vent. The ocean is freezing, but the heat from the core is pushing through. Share this with someone who needs peaceful music today. This sound was made to be passed on. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. Zephaniah 3 verse 17. A geothermal vent pushes heat from the core through the ocean floor into the deepest, coldest water where no light reaches, and God is pushing heat through the floor of my coldest season. The pressure is crushing, but the warmth from the core teaches. The vent says the heat comes from below, not above, and the life that grows around the warmth exists nowhere else on the earth. The Lord your God is with you, and the with you is the vent. The heat that pushes through the floor into the dark since before my birth. My ocean is cold and the depth is dark, but the vent on my floor is pushing warmth from God's core into the freeze. And the geothermal vent says the deepest, coldest places produce the rarest life, because the heat reaches where the sun cannot please. The Lord your God is with you.
The geothermal vent pushes heat tonight,
and the warmth from the core reaches the coldest water,
because the vent is open
on the floor in the light.
The geothermal vent.
Heat from the core pushing through the floor, and life grows around the warmth in the coldest heat. The geothermal vent. The ocean is dark, but the vent pushes warmth that the cold should have killed in the sleep. The Lord is with you, and the heat from God's core reaches what the surface sun can't touch in the steam. The geothermal vent.
Warmth from the deepest source
Into the coldest place, and life grows where nothing should live, in the deep. The vent warmed Joseph in prison, the coldest depth, but God's core pushed heat through the floor, and favor grew around the warmth. The vent warmed Daniel in Babylon, the coldest empire, but the core pushed heat, and integrity grew around the presence from the north. The vent warmed Paul in chains,
cold itself,
but the core pushed heat, and epistles grew, because the warmth sustained the worth. And the vent says the rarest life in the Bible grew in the deepest cold, because God's heat reaches where the sun was never sent to the earth. Your vent is open,
the heat pushes through the floor,
and life goes around the warmth in your deepest season.
and the birth.
The geothermal vent says the cold
heat.
Through the floor,
Life grows.
in the deep,
The geothermal vent.
wakes the sleep.
Geothermal vent.
Heat just push through the floor and life grows where nothing should survive, because the core reached the coldest water.
The geothermal vent.
And the God who is the core just warm my deepest season, and the cold lost
Because the heat is stronger.
from every cold season I thought was lifeless, not knowing the vent was pushing warmth from the core through the floor.
The geothermal vent.
Is open and the heat pushes and the life grows and the cold loses at the core. The geothermal vent, heat from the core. A conductor's baton doesn't make sound, it directs the sound every musician plays. But the baton determines when they play, and how loud and how fast, and the timing of it all. And God holds the conductor's baton over your life. Every instrument plays at his signal, and the music that emerges is orchestrated, not random, because the baton directs the call. The conductor's baton says the instruments don't decide the arrangement. The conductor does. And the timing of your entrance, your crescendo, your rest is determined by the hand that holds the small. In him all things hold together, and the holding is the baton, the directing hand that keeps every instrument in time with every other instrument and the hall. Your life has instruments playing, career, family, faith, health, and the baton coordinates the timing so the instruments don't clash, because the conductor sees the full score from the wall. And the conductor's baton says, trust the timing. Your entrance is scored, your crescendo is marked, and the conductor who holds the baton has rehearsed the symphony before the first downbeat of the fall. In him all things hold together. The conductor's baton directs tonight, and every instrument in my life plays at the signal of the hand that holds the baton in the light. The conductor's baton,
Every instrument plays at the signal,
and the music that emerges is orchestrated,
because the hand that directs sees the full score.
oh, the conductor's baton,
My entrance,
my crescendo, my rest,
all marked in the score.
and the conductor's hand determines the when and the pour. Oh, in him all things,
The baton,
and the time and that coordinates career, family, faith, health is directed by the hand that sees the full arrangement and the floor. Oh, the conductor's baton, and the God who conducts just raised the baton, and my entrance is now, and the music that follows is the most beautiful arrangement and the core. The conductor's baton directed Abraham's symphony. The entrance of Isaac was scored for the right measure, and the baton held the time for 25 years in the song. The conductor's baton directed Joseph's symphony. The instruments of betrayal, slavery, prison played in sequence, because the baton directed the arrangement toward the throne and the strong. The conductor's baton directed the church's symphony. Pentecost was the crescendo marked in the score, and and every instrument before it played at the signal of the baton all along. And the conductor's baton says every great symphony in the Bible was orchestrated by a hand that sees the full score, because the instruments don't arrange themselves in the prompt. Your baton just signaled your entrance is now, and the instrument you carry plays at the moment. The conductor's hand drops and the music is the gong. Oh, the conductor's baton says play. The hand just dropped and the note you carry enters the arrangement at the exact beat the score requires. And the throng, the conductor's baton, the hand directs and the instruments play at the signal, and the music is orchestrated. The conductor's baton, my entrance is now, because the baton dropped and the note I carry enters the arrangement, and it's celebrated. Baton raised, hand drops, every instrument never stops. The score is written, the timing set. The conductor's baton is the best bet. The conductor's baton, the hand just dropped and my entrance was scored, and the note I play joins the arrangement at the exact beat the symphony needed. The conductor's baton and the God who conducts just signal my instrument, and the music that emerges from the orchestrated timing exceeds what the random ever pleaded. From every moment I played out of time, not knowing the conductor's baton was directing the arrangement, and my entrance was scored before the music proceeded. The conductor's baton directs and the symphony plays, and my note enters at the right beat, and the music is beautiful because the conductor sees the full score. And I'm heated, the conductor's baton, the conductor's baton, the hand just dropped, the hand just dropped.
A standing wave is a wave that appears to stand still. The energy moves, but the pattern is fixed. And the wave that looks motionless is vibrating at the exact frequency of the container. And God has you in a standing wave. The energy is moving, but the position is fixed. And the stillness that looks like nothing is vibrating at the exact frequency the designer made as the trainer. The standing wave says the motionless appearance is the illusion. The energy inside the wave is the most concentrated, because the frequency matched the container and the retainer. Be still and know, and the still is the standing wave, the wave that appears motionless but vibrates at the highest concentration of energy, because the frequency and the container are the same planar. Your standing wave looks like nothing is happening. You appear stuck, fixed, motionless. But the energy inside the wave is the most concentrated, because the frequency matched the vessel and the manner. And the standing wave says the stillness is not the absence of movement. It is the perfect match of frequency and container. And the energy inside the standing wave exceeds the energy of the moving wave and the banner. Be still and know,
The standing wave holds tonight,
and the motionless appearance
hides the most concentrated.
because the frequency matched the container.
In the light,
The standing wave
appears still,
but The energy inside
is the most concentrated,
because the frequency matched
the container,
and the vibration is at peak. The standing wave,
the stillness
is not stuck, it is matched, and the
energy inside the fixed pattern
exceeds the energy of the wave that moves and the technique. Be still,
the standing wave,
and the knowing is the vibration, the concentrated energy that works inside the motionless pattern, and the unique. Oh,
the standing wave,
and the God who matches frequencies to contain us just set my wave to standing, and the energy concentrated inside is at peak. And the mystique, the standing wave, held Moses for 40 years, the motionless appearance in the desert. But the energy concentrated inside was the most powerful deliverer in history. And the scope, the standing wave, held Jesus for 30 years, the motionless appearance in Nazareth. But the energy concentrated inside was the Savior of the world. And the hope, the standing wave, held David in the pasture, the motionless appearance of a shepherd. But the energy concentrated inside was a king who would change worship forever. And the rope, and the standing wave, says the most powerful people in the Bible spent the longest time in standing waves, because the concentrated energy exceeds what the moving wave could elope. Your standing wave is concentrating energy right now. The appearance is motionless, but the vibration inside is at peak, because the frequency matched the container. And the scope, the standing wave says the release comes, but the concentration comes first. And the energy inside the standing wave will exceed what the moving wave could cope.
the standing wave,
Motionless outside, but concentrated inside,
cause the frequency match the container.
the standing
The
wave,
stillness is the beat,
not the pause, and the energy
is the most powerful entertainer.
appears still, but vibrates fast. The energy inside is unsurpassed. Frequency matched, container holds. The standing wave is pure gold.
The standing wave,
The motionless appearance just ended, and the concentrated energy releases. And the power that comes from the standing wave exceeds what the moving wave ever accumulated.
the standing wave,
And the God who matches frequencies to containers
just released
the concentrated energy. And the power is the most I've ever demonstrated. From every motionless season I thought was stuck, not knowing the standing wave was concentrating the highest energy, because the frequency matched the container, and I was situated.
the standing wave,
Releases, and the concentrated power exceeds the moving wave. And the stillness was the peak, not the pause, and the energy is liberated.
the standing wave,
The standing wave,
the standing wave,
the stillness was the concentration.